What is going on, folks? Welcome to Roleplay or Die. We're back again with another session of Chaos Ensues, Life More Abundantly. We are here again. We have the same group as last time, of course. We got Bacon from Better with Bacon.
Hey.
We have Dean from Gallows Humor Games. And we
What's up?
have Mr. Table Runner Crispy. I almost called you Bill Owen because your name's not down there.
Oh, my apologies.
But yeah, we're going to get right into it following the same crew. Last time, the group was investigating a ministry out of Cookeville, Tennessee. It's been causing some havoc, some ruckus. The lead pastor, the founding pastor, Eli Rook, has been continuing his Arrival of Revival tour across the southern United States and leaving in his wake some anomalous spikes of violence. But we return now to our crew as they're leaving a diner.
We got a lot of stuff to go on here, guys. I mean, time's ticking.
There's a lot of places we could go. I walk over to the brown sedan, open it up.
Before I open the door, I stop and look over at the father. What do you make of all this?
Nothing good. Certainly nothing from God.
I open the door, climb into the passenger seat.
Before I get in to the car, I look over at Father Merriweather and say, well, speaking of the big guy upstairs, they're running some meetings tonight. Maybe one of us should, maybe we should divide. And we don't have much time, right? They're doing the big meeting. I duck my head into the car. Nick, the big meeting, right? Those invitations, that's tomorrow, right?
You're right, but they're doing some preliminary stuff today.
I follow to the car, get in the back seat, swing the door open.
I turn
close it.
This way. Hey. Yeah, I don't know. They're doing preliminary stuff. Then we got these rashes. I hope you washed your hands good, Bill. I have a bad feeling about that stuff. I got to be honest with you. I think that stuff shot right through the membrane, and it's like these. I don't know. Oof, I don't even want to think about it.
Get in the car.
It's everywhere. It's all over the town.
Look at my hands.
A little dry.
Yeah.
I reflexively look at my hands as well.
Me too. That's
all about the same.
I'm pulling up my shirt. I start looking into my shirt.
I reach into my sport coat jacket. I pull out a pack of cigarettes. Anyone mind if I...
I'll take one.
All right. Yeah, I hand one over. Ed, you okay? You want one?
I do not want one, but I do not mind.
All right, then. I light up. Start the car. Pull away from the curb. Drive slow. All right. So let's talk options.
Let's talk options. You know, Bill...
Before we talk options, this town is in a much worse way than I think that we initially thought. If it really is the oil, look at the walls as we pass. Look at the telephone poles as we drive past. These flyers are put up everywhere. I noticed it right before I stepped into the diner. They're blowing in the wind. It's littered with these flyers, and they all smell like this oil. I think we're in deeper than we expected.
So I mean, what are we talking about? Are we aborting? Are we trying to get to the cluster base? I mean, what? Are we in too deep?
I feel like we have to divide. We got to split up. There's no other way. Well, you see, we got the vial of oil, right? We picked it up from Bobby, right? He was still pouring that crap all over his hands. We got with that vial. We could take that to the boys back in the hotel. They've got a whole science kit set up.
Bill,
maybe they can run some preliminaries on that. Meanwhile, maybe we go somewhere else too. The night's still young. I look around.
Bill.
As we drive past a diner, another drive-in popular with the kids.
I turn towards Bill. Bill, Newsflash. Pardon the pun. But I think, with all due respect to my friend in the back, you're the only guy. You're Mr. War hero, right? We get caught out alone with these good old boys. I mean, did you see that guy's shirt? It was 5 sizes too small. What are we supposed to do? What am I gonna blast him? What? I mean, violence? I don't know. How do you feel about
this
splitting up?
particular take a long drag and ash the cigarette out of the open window. I'm not totally up on all of the civic codes here and bylaws, but I'm pretty sure you're allowed to defend yourself in this state, aren't you?
Yeah. I reach back and feel for the 38.
I check my waist and I feel the pressure of the gun digging into my side as I sit there. I think headed back to the hotel to get an analysis on whatever this is in the vial is probably a good thing, just so we know what we're dealing with. And then from there, we can decide if we're going to split up or what we're going to do. I think heading back to the hotel to get this done is very important. It'll give us information.
The father has spoken. I indicate left and turn the car.
Flick the butt out the window.
Speed up. Come back to the motel or the hotel.
I gotta be honest with you, Father. You've spooked the shit out of me with this. It's all over the place talk. I'm seeing it everywhere now. He's right, Bill. I mean, look around.
Of course he's right. That's why we're going to go back to the hotel.
But when he says stuff, he makes it so I can't sleep at night. With all due respect, it makes it so I can't sleep at night when he starts opening his mouth and talking about it's all over the place. And now what? I'm going to wake up with a rash? I'm going to be a lizard person like this guy?
That wasn't my intent, Nick. I apologize for spooking you.
But you're right.
To him. Don't apologize to him.
No,
It's not the first time he's woken up with a rash. Don't worry about it.
Bill, you got me there, pal. But those days are over. And look, I'm saying you're right. You're right. I just blather. You're like a sniper with your words. And every time you say something, I go, shit, he's right.
I suddenly slam on the brakes of the car.
Whoa, what is going on?
And there's these people walking across the road.
Jesus
What
Christ.
the hell? I scream out the window. What are you doing? Bunch of university students.
I
driving here.
Stick my head out the window, go, he's got emotional problems. Just kind of like, hurry up.
A few of them flip the bird as they pass.
I laugh.
Another group behind them carrying large stacks of paper, following close behind.
That was for you, Bill. He was communicating.
Hey, look at all that paper. Do you think they got enough?
My eyes flick to the paper. What is that? Is that invitations?
They all begin to mingle with the group of students, begin passing out these papers to them.
Whoa. Should we talk to these guys?
You want to jump out?
I bring my camera up right from the passenger seat. I'm going to try snapping pictures, trying to get details on the faces. I zoom in a little bit. Look at this guy. Let's see if he gets us a little ping on our FBI fancy pants computer.
I keep waving my left hand out the driver's side window like, come on, move.
Keep them moving. Hit the horn, though. Look this way. Bill, hit the horn.
I get out of the car and approach the students, handing out the flyers.
Where's he going, Bill?
No, he's going to work his magic. I've seen him do this before.
Right.
He's good at crowd control.
Now reaching the other side of the road, one of them, a younger lady, turns around and says, "Hello, sir. Would you like to come to the conclusion of the Arrival of Revival tour with Reverend Eli Rook?" Handing out an invitation to you.
I sure would, young miss. Can I have the details? What exactly goes on at this revival?
Her face lights up. Well, sir, the spirit of the Lord moves in miraculous ways. People are healed, lives are changed. The good news is preached, and people come out transformed in a way that you would never imagine. It is truly, dare I say, magical, but it is truly a move of God.
Gotcha. Thank you so much. I wave, nod my head, smile, get back into the car.
You getting a date, Father?
No new information. I thought maybe we could get something. They're just kids. They're just excited kids.
A bunch of college kids excited for the revival arrival tour? That's crazy
Yeah.
talk.
I
It's
mean,
1979. I mean, Jesus.
shouldn't
You'd
they
be
be
surprised.
spreading around that morning rash thing that we were talking about?
Exactly.
I mean, I remember my college days. Actually, no, I never went to college, but I had friends that went to college. They told me
More-
stories.
more
Put
like
the
your
car
college
back
years,
in gear
Bill.
and start driving away.
Yeah.
I mean, I dated a few college girls, I tell you. I turn over into the parking lot of the hotel.
You ever
Park
get
the
married,
car.
Bill?
It didn't stick.
Yeah.
I don't
know
want to
that.
talk about it.
I know
Get
that
out.
life.
The hotel in the same condition it was left in. On most of the cars, in the wipers, a paper has been stuck in between them.
These guys won't quit.
Wait, it's not free to print this. Where is this all getting paid for by the magic juice that they're selling? Like what?
A nickel per copy, if I'm not mistaken. Power of the printing press. Look, I'm going to develop these because I don't think the guys upstairs can, with all due respect to them. I want to get them some images of some of these people. Maybe these guys got records. Maybe these guys, I don't know, right? Maybe we know a little bit about them in our systems. It'll just take me a little while. Give me a half hour. I'm going to be in the van. I got some tools back there, and I'm going to get those pictures to those guys, and I'll meet you guys later, all right?
Yeah.
Thanks for driving.
Ed and I are in, no problem. I light up another cigarette.
Hey, let me bum one more. Sorry. I'll buy the next pack.
I pass one over.
Thanks, buddy.
There you go. So, listen, Ed, we're gonna go deliver this this magical mystery oil stuff. Then maybe you and I can go take a walk somewhere. What do you think?
Sure thing, Bill. I think we should probably grab a couple of these flyers down too to give the boys in the lab something to compare against.
Good idea. I just reach over to the car next to us in the parking lot, and I rip the invitation out from underneath its windshield wiper.
Hey! Before you guys take off, right? And I come out of the van, and you guys aren't around, and I start hyperventilating, thinking you guys got snatched by these goons. Maybe we should get our comms active, right? The earpieces.
I pat my jacket. Got it.
Professional.
I'll make sure to grab mine.
Perfect.
Hey, what channel are we going to start with? Channel
7?
7?
Got it.
All right.
While you discuss, I'm listening in as I go to the back of the car to open the trunk, to open my duffel bag, get my comm device, slide it into an internal pocket in my tab collar shirt, close the bag, close the trunk, and rejoin Bill.
I'm guessing these are decently encrypted by the agency, so we should be good.
Yeah, it's going to take a pretty high-end scanner to pick these up.
No snooping in. All right, boys. I'll catch up with you in a minute. I'm just going to get these
What channel did you
pictures.
say, 7?
You got it.
Yeah, channel 7, if that's okay.
Gotcha.
Gentlemen,
hold the door open for
Go with
Ed.
God. I'll catch up with you soon. I go into the van.
I walk in.
away.
Thank you, Bill.
Look over at the front desk.
Sheila is not there. It is an older gentleman, maybe middle-aged, wearing a nice uniform. He looks up and gives you all a smile and a nod. Y'all having a good night?
Yes, sir.
It's too hot.
Oh, ain't that the truth? Well, if you need $1,
Did I get any messages?
your name, sir. He starts to flip through a ledger.
It's Bill Owen. I left instructions with the young lady that was here before.
Let's see. It appears he had a couple, but like you asked, we slid him underneath the door.
Oh, good. All right.
I approach the desk. You ready for the revival tomorrow? You're going, I assume. It seems like everyone in town's going.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely struck in my curiosity. I may swing over. I don't know.
As we talk, I look him up and down to see if I can see any sign of a rash, any kind of skin irritation.
Go ahead and make a roll. He is clean as a whistle.
Well, thank you, sir. Have a really good night. Maybe we'll see you there tomorrow.
All righty. Well, thank you. Yeah, you have a wonderful day as well. Goes back to what he's doing.
Turn to head toward the room. You all set, Bill?
Yeah, I'm all set. Wonder what the messages were. Hey, do you want to take this vial, that vial we have, take that over to the room right adjoining ours? I'm just going to go check those messages. Maybe make a few phone calls.
Sure thing. I'll take the invitation you grabbed off that car's windshield, too.
I hand it over.
I take it, and I take the one out of my pocket that's now creased from walking around at my side all day long. Straighten it out as best I can, stack it on top of the other one. I'll see you soon, Bill. And I head toward the adjoining room.
In the back of the VW, I pull a milk crate. I sit down on it. Whew. I pull these black curtains separating the front of the vehicle and the rear of the vehicle. And I reach up and I click a little red light. And I'm just bathed in a red light. I have the tiniest butt of that cigarette left. I take it, just toss it right on the floor. And I have my enlarger and my stop bath and my wash. And I'm getting all the chemicals, taking out the film, doing the process. And then I reach back and I feel for that gun again. I look at the back of the doors. God damn it, Father. I lock them. Take the gun out. I put it on the floor of the van next to me, sitting on the milk crate. Okay, what do we got? We got a big story here, baby. We got a big story. Let's get it done. And I begin the process of developing pictures of potential suspects.
Back in the room, open the door, look at the notes on the floor, pick them up. So I walk over to the nightstand that has the telephone. I sit down there, pull the telephone off the nightstand, put it on the bed, start reviewing the phone numbers.
The messages that were slid underneath the door, one of them from your office at the Treasury Agency. Just a reminder of some upcoming cases in the near future that are big ticket circumstances that need to be taken care of. A rather large case over in California the next week, and another message from a family member giving a word of encouragement in they just know the circumstances that you're going through, and they wish you all the best.
I crumple up the family member's message into a ball and toss it in the direction of the trash can. Well, the other message goes into, I place it on top of my briefcase. I pick up the phone and dial a number from memory. Let it ring.
Edmund?
Knock on the adjoining room's door and wait patiently for an answer if there is one.
Door opens and a scrawny-looking individual says, Father, what can I do for you?
Hey, how are you? What did you say your name was again?
Oh, he holds the door a little bit more open. I'm Keith.
Keith. Pleasure to meet you. Apologies for not remembering your name the first time. I have this vial here with oil residue and also these invitations to the revival meeting. Do you have any kind of analytical equipment that you can run on this? Maybe give us some information on what it is and if the oil in the vial is the same as what I can smell on these invitations.
He's looking at the vial wrapped in a paper towel. Yeah, he reaches for it and takes the vial and the invitations. I'm sure I could run some tests on these. Are you just looking to make sure that they're the same thing, or is there anything else that you're wondering about?
Composition, if you can. I want to know, how they might interact with human physiology, human biology, whether or not they're damaging, whether or not they're addictive. I can't ask for a full analysis. I think that might take too long, but whatever you can tell me in as quick a period of time as you can, turn it around.
Well, sure, yeah. Give me about a half hour and I'll see what I can do.
Half hour I can do.
He turns around, walks over to a big centrifuge, takes a dropper and pipes some of the oil into one of the tubes of the centrifuge. Well, you're welcome to hang around here. We got some coffee if you want some.
I may. I'll be right back. I'm going to go next door and check on Bill. I leave, closing the door behind me, open the door with the key to our own room. I see Bill is on the phone, and I choose to wait in the hallway.
Come on in. This is not...
I follow in quietly, open the door quietly, close the door quietly, pull the chair out from the desk in front of the window and sit.
I take one of the photos and I take it on a clothespin. There's a piece of string running from the across the rear of the van, and I just clothespin and I go, "Ooh, baby, that's nice." Time Magazine wishes. I take a few more and I'm clipping them with clothespins, and then I say, "Okay, I gotta stretch while this does its thing." And the way the black curtains are set up is they're doubled, so I can go in one and out the other without just opening into. So I go through these curtains. Not so fast, Nicky boy. I grab the pistol and stick it back in my waistband, and leave the camera and all the gear in there. And I'm just gonna step out of the rear of the van and just go. Oh God, I need a proper dark room. Stretch out. Feel for cigarettes I don't have. Damn it. Maybe there's a machine inside. I walk into the hotel looking for a cigarette machine.
The individual at the front desk, seated, looks and smiles at you. Anything I can do for you, sir?
No, you're doing terrific. Where's Sheila?
Oh, well, she, her shift is finished. She wrapped up her shift maybe an hour ago.
Ah, what's your name?
Oh, I'm Rex. He stands up.
Like the dinosaur?
Bit of a taller fella. Yes, sir. The very same.
Nick Gallo. Pleasure to meet you.
big hearty handshake. Nice to meet you, Mr.
Excellent.
Gallo.
Yeah. Oof. Tell you what, I'm short of change. Their change machine? I just want to get a couple ciggies. Terrible habit, I know. They say it's bad for you, but I don't buy it.
Yeah. I mean, what was it? Maybe 20 years ago, they were saying they're the best thing for you. I don't trust those doctors.
I don't blame you.
He says, "Well, I can make you some change here if you need."
We have a tab. What do you say? $10, 9 ones, some quarters. I don't know.
Well, he's flipping through. He sees your name on the ledger. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine. He hits a button, disperses the money, gives you 9 ones and 4
Rex,
quarters.
it's gonna be fine.
Well,
are you a manager here, Rex?
No, sir, just an employee.
Gotcha. Well, you're doing a great job. I'll make sure to let the good people here know. Nick Gallo's word goes a long way, my good man. Thank you. I get the butts. I'm going to go check on the lads upstairs.
I stand up from the bed, holding the phone in one hand, pacing back and forth a little bit. So I got the receiver in the other. Someone picks up. Elizabeth, it's Bill. Hello? Are you still there?
Bill?
I thought you were going to hang up.
Bill, what do you want?
Listen, I just wanted to say that I'm very sorry how everything turned out between the two of us. And I was calling to ask your help. You still working for that as a realtor?
A deep sigh. Yes. Yeah, I'm still in realty. What's up?
All right. Well, I'm in this small podunk town, middle of nowhere, but I'm working something for Treasury, and there was a YMCA here. Changed hands a little while ago. Or was it new build or something? Anyway, I just like you to pull up I'd like to know the ownership records on it. If you could just call your office here. I'm sure you've got an affiliate nearby. I'm just curious about the details on the real estate transaction. It was a YMCA, and it's Oakville. Oakville is what you're looking for, I think. Yeah. So, does that sound okay? Can you do that for me?
A long pause. Bill, where are you?
I'm a long way from home. I knew it wasn't going to work between us. This guy got to travel a lot, you see? So that's why I broke it off. It wasn't you. I told you. It wasn't you. It was me. It's not Oakville, sorry. It's Cookeville. It's Cookeville, Tennessee. Can you check on that for me? I'll make it up to you.
Uncomfortable hearing the tension in Bill's voice. I'm turning a medal of St. Michael over in my hand as I meditate on the sky out the window, and I decide that this is a private conversation, and I will return to the hallway and just wait patiently, still turning the medal over in my hand.
Bill, go ahead and roll acumen.
4. Success.
Give me your loyalty number.
7.
Cookeville, Tennessee.
Yeah, that's right. Cookeville. I mean, it's not a big place. It should be easy to find.
Okay. Well, how about this? How about you get your buddies, over at the Treasury Agency to turn a blind eye this next year to a couple things in our ledger, and maybe I'll consider taking a look-see for you.
Liz, we've had this conversation. I cannot help the tax arrears from your deadbeat sister. I've told you this. I can't do it. I mean, be my career. I'm not asking you to do anything illegal. Liz, come on.
The phone goes dead.
Damn it! I
Where's
tossed
Big
the phone on the bed.
Where's Big Bill?
Jeez.
I said Edmund.
It's a good thing
In
I got
there?
a refund on those stupid rings.
He's having a personal conversation at the moment. I dropped the vial and the invitations off with the boys next door. Maybe we should head over
Right.
there.
Yeah, I got the pictures for him. I'm gonna sprint back to the truck and grab him. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I run back to
I
the
stay
van.
put.
I open the door suddenly, violently, angry.
I jump.
Do you know that celibacy thing you guys teach? It's looking better and better every day. It's...
Running
I was
back
trying
into the
to
hotel.
trying to get a hold of Liz, you know. I told you about her, my ex-fiance. She's a realtor, and I thought she could get us some more details on that YMCA thing that happened here. You know, I was curious about the names and the conveyancy of that realty deal. Maybe there were some other names that we could go and question, but it's going to go nowhere. She's still upset that I wouldn't help Treasury erase some bad tax bills. I can't believe that. No integrity.
Well, I think you did the right thing. I think allowing someone to lead you into a lie or into illegal activity it's bad news. It's bad news personally for your position, but it's also, spiritually, it results in disorder. So I think you did the right thing. I think that the three of us can handle this on our own with the help of the agency. And I'm sorry that things didn't go as well as you maybe would have hoped.
Yeah,
We can talk about it.
Probably for the best. Thanks, Father. I clap his shoulder, pad my jacket for another cigarette, light up in the hallway.
Coming back into the hallway, Nick, out of breath. Whew, got some pictures for the boys. Oh, hey, Bill, that reminds me. Here, hold these.
Oh, what's this?
Some pictures, just hang on. I take out a pack of cigarettes and go, there you go. You got to share, though.
Perfect.
I'll take those back. What door were these boys in again? This one here?
I just nod. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, I just opened the door and even knock. Hello, housekeeping.
The absolute mess of the room all spread about. The walls now have been pasted with different documents, different pictures. A timeline has been set up of Rook's success in his ministry, indicating that up until the past 7 or 6 years, they've been successful, but in the past 6 years, it has been an exponential growth, global wide.
Ooh. Hey, what's your name? I tapped one of the agents.
One of them turns around, the skinny guy. It's like, I'm Keith.
Keith, how you doing? Nick Gallo, pleasure to be working with you on this investigation. Number one, I recently read a book about the importance of organizing your workspace. You guys should give it a read. I will actually get you the author's name before I take off. But before that, I've got some pictures for you. Keith, I don't like the way you're looking at me, buddy. I got some pictures for you. Can we maybe run these? We're looking to see if we got anything we can get on these DOBs, any kind of violations, any violations of parole, any priors, anything you can give us, we would love to know, because we are going to be dealing with these guys. And by the way, these pictures are crystal clear. They should give you no problems with your fancy pants computer over there. Thanks, Keith. I'll get you that author's name, too. I walk
takes
back
them
out
in
to
his
the hallway.
hand. Takes them in his
You guys
hand.
are great work.
Turns around. Ed.
I walked through the door that Nick threw wide and started barking orders without closing first, and I close it behind me very slowly and deliberately. And I turn around and I give him a look.
These guys are great.
They are great, Nick, but just earlier today you were overly concerned with exposing ourselves, and now you're maybe a little less careful. So let's maybe keep that under
Excellent
control.
constructive criticism. I'm going to make a note of that. Thanks, Father.
You got it, Nick.
I move over to the wall. This wall plastered with all the timeline of Reverend Rook and his meteoric success. I finish my cigarette, just staring at this, trying to pick out patterns, looking at the research.
Feel free to make a roll if you wish.
Success.
For 25, 24 or so years, Rook has been a name in Cookeville. They've had moderate success, plenty of local success. But in the last 6 or so years, it's been exponential. Tremendous growth.
I walk over to the timeline and I put my finger on the paper. 6 years ago. What happened 6 years ago? Brought this guy out of obscurity into, well, what we see now.
How long ago did our man pass away? The cancer man.
Guy that was Richard Peterson.
Yeah. I don't know.
By testimony of Joshua, Peterson passed away 8 to 7 years ago.
7, 8 years ago, huh?
And then 2 years pass.
Yeah.
And then everything takes off. 6 years ago.
We got it, guys. I know this makes it uncomfortable, but we got a man, a fellow Christian man, buried in an unmarked grave under a decaying gym. That's a crime against humanity. That's terrible. Why go through the trouble of having this whole thing desecrated? Why?
Probably for a cover-up, I would assume. But I
Like
don't
the
know if it's a
mafia
cover-up
thing?
that we can get to.
Wow.
Keith, you have countdown, an ETA on the analysis?
Keith turns around. Got it right here, Father. He pulls out a little sheet of paper. All right, looks like a majority of it is an inert, looks like mineral oil. A couple other contaminants, looks to be some regular dirt, gravel, stuff that's likely just fell in with the bottle being repeatedly opened. And he looks a bit closer at the page. Got about a decent percent unidentified. Turns back to the machine, types a couple things into a pad. The centrifuge begins to spin once again for a short time and pulls out another sheet of paper. Huh, that's odd. That's looks to be some sort of plant material, or not necessarily organic material. like it's saying fungus here on the page.
Oh, man.
Great.
And is that same fungus present on the invitations that I handed over?
He lifts up another page. Yes, yeah, the same ones. Similar concentration. In fact, he looks over to the initial testing that was done on the invitations that were given to y'all. Seems to be a little bit on those first ones I gave you too.
Oh, man.
Y'all have washed your hands, right?
I never touched this stuff. Yes, but yes.
Do we have a database that we can cross-reference this sample on to see maybe where this fungus is from or what it is, or is it entirely unknown in the database?
Another voice calls out, "Way ahead of you, Father." Man clacking away. The other individual here in the room clacking away on a keyboard. He flips through a book. Types again. Clicks. Looks over to Keith. I'm getting nothing.
Oh, great. So what is this? Some extraterrestrial crap we're dealing with here? No. I'll tell you what it is. I lean into Bill. I go, they're all Tantalorn, right?
They better be. My hand goes to my waist where I've got my pistol.
Yeah, I don't trust him either. I exit the room. Come on. You guys are doing great science work.
Keith stands up and says, "We're all friendly here. Listen."
All right. So
we're in.
All right. So you guys know about you guys did the training. We all went to the training, right? Listen up, everybody. Can I have everybody's attention for just a second? Guys, we all did the training, right?
The only other two people in the room. Yes, we've done the training.
So forget the science shit, man. Unless you got something from beyond the membrane. We're talking... I lower my voice. We're talking some chaos stuff, man. I'm serious. This is not to be trifled with. We're talking... I think we heard about the Frey events. Suddenly, Nick's tone gets very serious. We've heard about the Frey events. We've seen the rashes. We can't explain it with our science. Something's coming through the membrane and it's corrupting these people. I don't know when it started, but it's here. And Father Merriweather is correct to be afraid. I want a shotgun. Can I requisition a shotgun?
No need. I got one in the trunk.
Well, that's great. I don't.
Well, you can have it. It's no problem. I pull out my Colt, check, make sure that it's round is chambered, safety on, goes back into my holster. All right. So somebody's spreading evil mushroom mold.
And we got a dead guy under a gym. Okay? You know, I mean, shit, guys.
So do you think, Father, that the revival and the religiosity, as Joshua implied when we talked to him earlier today, do you think it's all just a front? Rook is just a charlatan? These healing events, what's your take?
I lean in.
Well, that's a great question. I suspect that I don't know for sure, but trying to put the dots together with what we have in front of us, I would think that this oil, this fungus-laced oil, likely has something to do with the healings, and as Nick is saying, it's likely some sort of a fray tainted substance. If I'm trying to put all the dots together, I don't know how Peterson, I don't know how his death is involved, but I would suspect that it is a very mysterious thing to buy the grounds that a cemetery is located on, bulldoze it, and then lay a concrete foundation. There's something there that they don't want anyone to find.
That's my guy right there.
Is the body still even there? Would they not have...
Keith is on the phone talking to someone.
So...
Man, I just wish we could just have normal embezzlement. Man, it's always something like this. I'm getting some air.
Wait, Bill, what happened? But he's in such a bad mood today. What's his problem?
Don't ever call your ex-fiance asking for a favor, because you're going to get nothing. I slammed the door behind me.
Bill. Oh, Bill. He's going to need your counsel, Father.
I nod my head and I close my eyes and I say a brief prayer on Bill's behalf, silently to myself.
So, Father, Keith, whoever, you guys know who Marlon Perkins is? He's on the TV sometimes. I'm telling you, man, there are these funguses that can, make ants do things. I feel like this magic fungus stuff is making these people susceptible to this guy. Another thing, too, and too bad Bill walked out on you, but Joshua said that when he talked to Rook, that they didn't discuss the gospel at all. Rook might be a complete bullshit artist. This guy is a charlatan, as you know, Father, and whatever this oil is that is all over these people, all over this town, in the air. Fungus is in the air, right, Keith? Is that real? But, it's to make us susceptible to his charms. And if we're not, they're going to eliminate us. They know we're here. They know we're in this room. They're watching us. I guarantee you, look at that window. God, I need a smoke. I also storm out.
Keith puts the phone down. Seeing the only one left in the room is Edmund. Walks up to the father and says, "You might want to get him back in here."
All right, give me a moment. I walk across the room, open the door, peek out into the hallway, look up and down to see if I can...
Blowing smoke in the hallway.
Nick.
Yep.
You may want to come back in here.
You know, he stormed off, man. I don't know. He's pissed off.
All right, go ahead back in the room. I'll see if I can find Bill. He said he needed some air.
I'll wait for you to come back.
On the way out the door, I pass Nick by, clap him on the back of the shoulder. Make my way to the front of the hotel. Wave to the gentleman behind the counter, Rex. And I leave through the front door to see if I can spot Bill.
I'm standing behind the trunk of the brown sedan, the agency car, and I'm fiddling around with something in the trunk.
I approach slowly, deliberately, so that Bill can see me in his periphery before I...
You don't have to be too gentle around me, Father. Plus, you jingle like a Christmas tree when you got all your accoutrements on.
Well, I didn't want to startle you.
Anyway, what's going on? Didn't expect you guys down for a few minutes.
Keith has asked us back into the room. He had a phone call, and his expression was concern.
Well, if the eggheads are concerned, then I think we probably ought to be concerned. Yeah. I closed the trunk.
I head back in, but this time I hold the door for Bill to return the favor.
Look at us. Like little schoolgirls again. On our field trip. Isn't it exciting? I hope that Keith has something or I'm going to be mad.
Bill, in my experience, I think you may be mad either way. Let's head up.
You know what? You're probably right. As a cigarette appears in my hand, I light up. Yeah, you're probably right. Back up into the room with the messy investigations all over the walls.
Keith, standing there.
I head back in.
Seeing the three of you there, he has sort of a puzzled look on his face. I just got off the phone with some other researchers checking out the other the road of chaos he's left behind, no pun intended. They were hypothesizing potentially there had to be a rather large initial event to weaken the membrane and get something through. Typically, this comes in the form of a large event of violence, like a murder, a massive local conspiracy, something wild happening. Yeah. Have y'all heard any news about any sort of conspiracies happening with this guy, or have y'all uncovered anything?
Well, where do we begin?
8 years ago, a colleague of his was, please correct me if I'm wrong, Bill, Nick, a cancer patient, I believe.
That's right.
Was suddenly passed away, if I recall correctly. And again, Bill and Nick, please correct me if I misspoke.
No, and it gets weirder from then, right?
Right.
Yeah. He was buried, and then there was some strange machinations with the real estate. I walk over to the wall where there's the picture of the YMCA closing from the newspaper. Put my finger on it. A very profitable business. In fact, one so profitable that just a stone's throw from Cookeville, a new one has already opened up and is doing great business. But this YMCA, this one here, folded. Why?
Not just that, but this ground where this guy was buried, boys. So, I don't know much about this, and maybe the father could educate me on this, but listen, a man gets buried in some sort of ground, and I'm talking in 1970 whatever. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about some guy that got off the goddamn Mayweather.
Nick.
Right?
You said Mayweather, it's not Merriweather.
So they bury this guy, and then this guy was part of the church, wasn't part of the church. They had a falling out. He knows Joshua at that Presbyterian church. We can get you the info, Keith. You can call him. You can verify all of this stuff. We wrote it down. But look, we got a real problem here. Why would he do that? Why would Rook buy this property where this guy was buried just to do something weird to it? It doesn't make any sense. That's conspiratorial. That feels like something that could cause some sort of weakening of the membrane, perhaps causing or leading to some type of fray event. If we look at it, like Bill was showing, where was it, Bill? On the timeline here, 7, 8 years ago. Right. 7, 8 years ago, this guy dies. Next thing you know, in 24 months, this guy's...
2 years later? Well, it's going to take that long to get permits in the building done.
Absolutely.
Right?
Next thing you know, this guy's got a following the size of...
Why? But it's still, he didn't sell the property.
Exactly.
He still has the property. Where did he come up with the capital? This guy was a nobody. He didn't have the money to raise this. We saw Joshua's church, right?
Yeah, of course.
These guys they weren't living high off the hog. Now all of a sudden he's got money to build a YMCA, let it fail, either through gross incompetence or purposely, and then instead of liquidating that asset to get his money back out, pay his creditors, he holds on to it. And now he has some kind of business that's paying everything. I think that building, and I put my finger right on it, I think there's answers there.
And I think they're ugly. I think our man made a deal.
If it was pretty, they wouldn't be calling the three of us in, would it? No offense, Keith and crew.
Have you heard of something like this before? Metaphysically speaking, Father? I mean, anything's possible, right? I mean, I remember going to catechism as a kid up in Providence, and it was like, I remember this one kid, Billy, he bought one of those Ouija boards. His mom freaking lost it. I mean, you start messing around with this stuff, and it's going to rear its ugly head on you. And I think this guy's messing around, making deals. He's doing something.
Demons are very real. Satan is very real.
What did Joshua say? Father, we told you the story. You'd be more familiar with it than we were. The Simon thing.
Yeah.
Remember that? Maybe
He
that
was
is something
trying
to do
to-
with it.
He was trying to.
That's right. He was trying to buy priesthood. That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to buy himself some kind of power, right? That's what he wanted.
Yes. And it did not end well for him.
Yeah.
Keith speaks up again. Have y'all checked out this YMCA?
We're going.
We'll go right now.
You want to come?
Nah, they need me here.
I don't blame you. You're a smart man, Keith. Thanks for all your help.
He nods. Goes back over to a computer, sits back down.
Do we know anything about the disposition of the police force around here? I mean, how many of these guys... Here's my fear, guys, and I got to be completely honest with you. As we are operating off the books, when things get heavy, when the heat kicks up, we're alone out there. We got nobody. Local cops, you think they're going to help us? Absolutely not. Not in Cookeville, Tennessee, boys. So yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking, to be honest with you.
I always deputize you myself. Become a federal agent, working for the Treasury.
Wow.
How does that sound, Nick?
I'm sure it'll stop the sheriff from putting the boots to me for his buddy, Mr. Rook.
Nah, man, we're in Tennessee. Treasury badge isn't going to get you far. Might even get you lynched.
I'd rather eat one of Mario's subs.
I nod to the technicians in the room. Leaves, wait in the hallway for the other two.
I take the St. Michael medal out of my pocket again, begin to turn it around in my hands.
What is that?
What
is that? Your point?
It's just a coin. It's a medal to St. Michael. I use it for meditation, prayer. Do you want it?
Sure. I mean, yeah. You'd give that to me?
Sure.
St. Michael, remind me?
St. Michael is the archangel. He's...
Right, with the fire, right?
Yes, fire sword, protection, defense.
Yeah, sounds great. I mean, you got a spare?
Nah, it's all right. This one's worn anyway for me. Constantly rubbing it between my thumb and my finger.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Across the room, I hand it to him. Keith, thank you very much for all the work that you've done. I guess we're going to go and follow Bill's hunch, his intuition, to go to the Y and see
I think it's a good hunch.
find there, if anything. I leave looking to follow Bill.
Bye, guys.
They nod.
Step into the hallway.
I'm waiting there. All right. You raise a good point, but let's talk about it in the car.
Let's do it.
And leave the hotel. Get back in the car.
Assume we got a tail. Assume we got somebody watching us. Maybe I've seen too many movies, but I got to tell you, man, town like this, the Father put it in my head, and I'm glad you did, Father. But it's everywhere.
What are you talking about? What's everywhere?
Well, the he's seeing the decay, the fungus, this. Assume they got eyeballs.
Oh, yeah. This. I look around, make sure no one's close to the car.
Me too.
This membrane event.
Yeah.
Need a place. I mean, we may as well start with the why.
Yeah.
I'm okay to go there.
Let's just go for a nice evening drive.
Yep. We got flashlights. Oh, we got NVGs.
I've got a trunk full of goodies. I was just checking it.
Got that shotgun?
Of course. It's loaded and ready to go.
Ship it, baby.
The car in reverse and back out of the stall. Start driving towards the location of the Y.
As the house has become more scarce, a rather secluded part of town, the old abandoned building of the YMCA comes into view. With its some broken windows, a large brick building stretches on for a good chunk of space. The massive parking lot, practically empty. A few abandoned cars starting to rust away.
What the hell happened here?
This is a terrible location. Does this guy not know the first thing about real estate?
It doesn't matter when you got money.
I think maybe the intention for the building was just to be a tombstone, just to cover up what had been done.
Whatever they did to that guy, they don't want anybody to know. That's a fact.
I think that body is evidence, and I think that they bought the land and paved over it and built on it and then allowed it to fail so that it would alleviate any suspicion.
Always feels better hearing it coming from someone else other than me. Totally agree. I swing the car into the abandoned
Kill the lights.
parking
Kill the
lot.
lights, Bill.
Kill the lights. Let the car coast up close. Point the headlights of the car towards the entrance there and just turn off the car.
Night now beginning to fall. Around the corner, parked near some double doors, down a fair distance, a white cargo van has been backed into a parking spot.
Nick, do you have that thermal camera?
Yep. But no, I don't. Sorry.
It's all right, I'll get it. I'll get the thermal glasses in the back. I open the door, but I'm careful not to close it loudly. I walk to the back of the car and open the trunk.
That car is not abandoned. The car's got plates.
Bill, there's a shotgun microphone in my duffel. We can see if anyone's back there, we can try to hear what they're saying.
I whisper back to the father in the back seat of the car. Roger that. And I rummage a little more, retrieving the shotgun microphone and some night vision goggles or glasses that I can bring back. They're bulky, but they do the job. And I carefully close the trunk.
I got some audio bugs in that bag back there. If we need them.
I pass the shotgun mic back to Father Merriweather. Glad you didn't travel too late, Father.
I'll take one of those minus the mic.
I just left it in the back. I figure we're being quiet right now.
Well,
but I
sure.
did bring these, and I passed the bulky military issue night vision over to Nick.
Beautiful. I put it on.
I put the headphones on, activate the mic, point it in the direction of the white van, see if I can get anything.
Go ahead and make a roll. You too, Nick.
I don't think these things are working.
Well, let me see. Give them back
I take
to
them
me.
off and hand them to you.
Oh, no. It's dead. These batteries on these.
We didn't charge the NVGs, guys.
No, it was charged. It's probably a faulty. I toss it in the back seat next to
Faulty, yeah.
weather.
Or this place is sucking the energy out of them.
The only sound audible is the low rumble of the van's engine.
You guys, maybe we make our way into the Y. Why would anybody be here? This place has been out of business for a while. Maybe we can sneak in a window, get a better look.
Well, I'm not getting anything from back this far anyway, so I'm going to need to get closer.
Shall we go in now, or shall we wait until that van leaves?
The side door is open
Probably wait.
on the building.
Shit.
Yeah.
Two figures, both wearing coveralls, plastic suits. One of them takes off a respirator mask, looks around, peels off the hood on the covering, looks to the other one who's walking behind him.
Maybe they're investors. Maybe they're cleaning it up.
The other one carrying wheeling along a hand cart, holding a large 50-gallon drum.
Oh boy.
He drops it down the curb. Side door of the van opens up.
I bring my camera up. I'm going to zoom way in. No flash. Trying to get a picture of these guys.
Just make sure all the lights are off in the car.
Hold on. I'm going to try to get a look at... I bring the camera down and I try to get on the license plate.
Go make a roll.
God damn. It's obscured. I can't see it.
The angle's too harsh. One of them pulls the hand cart close to the door, while the other one, both of them lifting up at the same time, pushing this large barrel in.
That's heavy, whatever it is.
The other one takes off his respirator mask, full face covering respirator mask, pulls back his hood.
Just sort of zoom in on his face, take a picture.
Dad, I don't like the look of those masks.
Mm-mm.
I don't really want to be getting into that building if these guys...
This man is seen through the viewfinder. Red hair, red beard.
Hey.
Yeah, this guy that's connected to the Rooks.
Yes, that's
seen
this
that picture
kid. That's his kid,
That's right.
right?
Well, no, he's got that guy that is like his number one, right?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, the muscle, the armorer, or whatever the hell they call it, the armor bearer, the sword master. I don't know, but he's tough, that guy.
I reach behind my back and I pull out the pistol, just tuck it next to my leg.
Yeah. Gerald Dickinson's his name.
Do we confront them here? Do we wait to tail them? Do we want to go into the building and see what's there?
I think we'd like to see... Well, we know... I'm putting a face here. I got a good picture of him. He's here. If we need evidence, but I'd love to see what's going on. I have a feeling whatever's in that barrel... I think you guys know what's in that barrel.
Yeah, it's a secret sauce they keep selling to everybody.
Yeah.
No, I'd say we wait. We wait.
Is the oil the result of the Frey event? If it is, then this we may be on top of it. If, for all we know, they're just using this building for mineral oil storage, and the other element is elsewhere. They process it elsewhere. So
the van door shuts. Lights turn on.
We got to follow him.
Got to make a choice now, yeah.
I watch the men that have disrobed from their protective gear. Just watch them where they go.
They taken off the protective clothing. Very careful about making sure that it doesn't touch them. The outside doesn't touch them. Very carefully wrapping it up. One of them has a large trash bag, and they both place their suits into it.
I don't like that.
That's not mineral oil. There's no way they'd have those kind of protection on mineral oil.
Wait a minute. I'm no scientist, but can't fungus be airborne?
Oh, dang it.
I mean, some of them have spores that can be airborne, yeah.
Great. I don't want to go in that goddamn place. I say we follow these guys.
Nick, please, with the mouth.
Oh, sorry, Father.
It's all right.
Yeah, Nick.
You should have heard my father. God rest his soul.
I just stand there watching the workers dispose of their protective gear and the cargo van getting loaded up with this 50-gallon barrel.
You got a whaler in here? You got a siren? You can stick on the roof? Can we pull these guys over?
I point at the glove box.
Okay. Maybe.
One of them walks back to the double doors, places a padlock, or grabs a padlock from atop of a large metal cabinet affixed to the wall, opens it up, reveals personal protective equipment, gloves, masks, a whole assortment of PPE. Grabs a key, shuts it back, locks it back up.
Guys, that is our ticket. I mean, you're going to pull him over and what? We can't arrest him, right?
Nothing. I got no jurisdiction here. If I'm not on...
What are we going to say? We're with Tanalorn. No, look.
It'd be better just to scare some booze out of a teenager's car. I don't think that's going to work with these guys.
Nuh-uh. These are good old boys. They got the cops in their pockets. They got the lawyers. They got the judges. We got nothing. We got a building right there with bad security, by the way.
Yeah, if they just lock that building, let's just watch. If they lock that building and drive away, all three of them.
We're in. We're going in that building, guys. The story's in there.
Yeah, I think we need to know what's in there. If the Frey event's in there and we can take care of it now, then the rest of the situation is resolved. We don't ever have to even talk to Rook or anyone else. But if it's not here, then I think knowing what is in here is probably best.
Man, that would be beautiful. You're absolutely right, Father. We bring this place down. We torch this place. Imagine that.
I didn't say that, but Okay.
Oh, think of the conflagration. It comes down. Next thing you know, this guy's influence disappears. We walk away. Secret as can be, just like Tannelorn's supposed to be.
Yeah, it'd be like, Elijah calling down fire on that altar that was soaked,
Right, but with gasoline instead. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
See, I'm paying
My head in my
attention to our
hands.
conversations when you're trying to convince me of all this stuff. Obviously, there's something going on.
We got to get in that building, boys. We got to get in that place.
As soon as they drive off, I say we don't wait.
The
As
van.
soon as they're off.
The other man hops into the van, and it slowly begins to pull away, driving carefully, and then turns out down the road.
Perfect.
I just watch it go, carefully watching it.
Bye-bye, weirdos. Have fun at your little prey event. These people. I
As soon
swear
as
to
the
God.
van disappears from view, I'm out of the car, move into the trunk.
Me too. I'll take the shotgun. I put on my vest.
I hand over the shotgun, and then I reach for the tire iron. So we're going to have to get into that PPE storage, right?
I show you a rolled up bunch of tools. I go, right here, Bill. We'll get into that lock, no problem. We don't want to make noise.
Man, speed, Nick.
It's gonna be
We need
quick.
to be quick, okay?
Right. Yeah, you got it. Let's move. I grab
Father,
some audio bugs.
I take my suit coat off, but I make sure I have the radio still. I clip it to my pocket, take the earpiece out, plug it in.
Leave the shotgun mic in the back seat. Put my earpiece in. Make sure I'm turned to the right channel. And then I untuck my shirt to expose the gun that I have in my waistband.
Whoa.
To make it easier to access.
Where'd you get that, Father?
The Swiss Guard. I have a little bit of training, but non-lethal. I only use rubber rounds.
You are full of surprises.
We might just be shooting mushrooms. I don't think the mushrooms will care. Rubber or lead should be fine.
Well,
As I
hopefully.
take a bulletproof vest.
And don't eat them unless you
Put
got
it
like
on.
4 to 6 hours.
Yeah, that's right. I clip some extra, or I stuff some in pouches. I stuff extra magazines. I grab a flashlight, hold it up. Nick, you need one?
Yep. I got
Pass it over. Grab another one.
one. I got a bag of equipment, some audio bugs. I got the shotgun, the pistol.
Right. We're not trying to book people, right? We're just trying to close a fray event.
You got it.
I leave the handcuffs in the trunk.
You have another flashlight by any chance?
Sure I do. I knew there was going to be 3 of us. And I pass over a flashlight. Police style. Metal. Like a patrolman's.
I take the flashlight, turn it directly into my face, turn it on to check it, flash myself, turn it off.
Yeah.
It works. It works.
Yeah, try
course
not
it
to use it till we get inside, okay?
I chuckle as I head over to the building.
I crouch low and sort of jog quietly. I go, come on.
I walk upright. I'm trying to sneak. I just quickly walk to the building.
I take an audio bug and I slap it right on the ground where that vehicle was. Give me a second, guys. I wire up and I just listen. Oof. I want an early warning if they come back.
The odd double echo of your voice reverberating back.
I shut it off for a minute.
I stop in front of the metal cabinet that holds the protective clothing. Look at the lock there. All right, Nick.
All right, let's
Purposely look at my watch. Well, let's
All
go.
see. Here we go. We're gonna try this. I break one. Son of a bitch. I throw it. That was the wrong one. It would be You guys should know I'm not a criminal.
This isn't a safe. I take my fingers on the edge of the thin metal case and using my many hours of PT, physical training time, I just brawn it open. Yes, success. Pop the thin metal off, revealing a locker full of respirators and gear.
You're my
A
hero.
few of them
Bill.
fall to the ground.
Come on, grab these. Let's go.
I hand one quickly to the father.
I take the respirator, and as I put it over my face, I say, I can't believe I'm going to have to go to confession for breaking and entering.
No, you didn't break anything. I broke it. And all he broke is I'm shrugging on the protective, I'm stepping into the protective suit. I point at Nick. He only broke his tools. So I get in there. You're
Bill?
fine. You're in the clear.
That's great thinking. I reach into my sock, take out my switchblade, and I just start stabbing the other respirators and cutting up the rest of the PPE once we get ours on.
Smart. That's a good idea.
Very smart.
I jam it back in, try to make it look like the lock isn't broken. I go, nice, Bill.
The thin,
You're gonna burn this
flimsy,
place to the ground. Don't worry.
the metal hinge hanging on by by a single screw sort of swings down.
Unbelievable.
I'm able to get
Doorstep
the
ajar.
PPE on pretty quickly. It reminds me of my, nuclear, biological, chemical warfare training days in the Army. Get it on. I turn to make sure that Nick's putting his
I
stuff
shrug,
on, right?
lost.
No. You got it on backwards. Turn around. I'm like, that's better. Then I proceed to check the father to make sure his stuff's on right.
As you turn to look, I'm zipping up.
Look at him. He's already good. This is some good equipment I looked at. This is high quality.
Yeah, this is great. Let's get moving. I reach up and I grab the St. Michael, was it? Pendant. Let's do this.
The door inside is closed.
Let me just try to open it.
It is locked.
Can I have 2 seconds, Bill? I begin working it with a lockpick. Tunk.
Like a hot knife through butter, the latch disengages, pops up.
It's from when I was a kid.
Push the door open. Flashlight in my other hand.
Inside, a staircase leading up, a reception desk with a table, and the entire place in the corners has collected this dust. There's a lot of dust everywhere.
This place is a dump.
Using the radio. It's not going to be upstairs. That drum looked heavy. They were carrying it with the dolly. I think we can safe to say they're not using stairs.
I turn on my bug on the other ear, so one ear's for these guys.
I look around to see if maybe there's a hanging map of the facility.
Go ahead and roll. Nothing in sight.
Now,
Turn on the flashlight and look for the tracks that the dolly would have left.
Why's usually have pools. I bet that's where they're keeping this crap.
That makes sense to me.
That makes a lot of sense. Turn the
And they're
flashlight on.
usually on the first floor.
Right.
The ground shows tracks, several tracks in the dust, all leading in the same direction. Further down the hall and around a corner.
I take point. Moving forward, as I move forward, I take out my pistol, now hold it next to the flashlight.
I'm gripping the pump of the Remington with the flashlight.
Around the corner, on the walls, remain the signs giving directions for the place. Around that corner, a sign pointing weight room, and then in the same direction, pool house.
Jackpot.
I head towards the pool.
I bring up the rear, flashing behind us every now and again, checking corners just to make sure.
The hallway leading to the pool house is in much worse repair. The sort of falling ceiling tiles, no light.
Oof.
As the pathway gets darker and darker. Paint peeling from the walls.
Let's try not to touch any of this stuff before we light it all on fire.
Yep.
Everything coated in a thick layer, growing ever thicker. This dust, it's yellowish in color.
Fungus doesn't do too well in the sun, right?
Right. I keep walking, slowing my pace a little bit now to take in the surroundings. Watching the ceiling. Still keeping an eye on the tracks ahead, making sure that we're traveling a well-trod trail.
I'm walking in the middle of the two, routinely flagging Bill with my muzzle. Not good with guns. Looking around, trying to take the sights in. This place gives me the creeps.
The hallway splits into two directions. Another sign delineating the weight room in one direction and the locker rooms and the pool house in the other.
You want to do a few sets, Bill? You're muted.
I pause and look back towards the weight room. No, I don't think it would be there. It makes more sense. You'd be in the pool room. So I start walking that way.
Which way do the tracks go, Bill?
I look down.
To the pool house.
Playing it. It's definitely in the pool house.
That's where we'll go.
Foot tracks leading back and forth from the weight room, but the tire tracks lead into the pool house.
Hey, wait. Shining your light on that, I go into my bag, fish around. It's kind of buried because now I'm prioritizing shotgun and flashlight. I pull out the camera. Can you shine on that? I take a real close shot of those foot treads.
Yeah. I keep the flashlight played over the spot so the tread picks up well.
Stuff.
You okay? That you got it?
We're good to go.
All
Sorry.
right.
The thinnest layer of dust already beginning to settle on your camera. The hallway on the left-hand side, two doors that say locker rooms and showers for both men and women's. At the end of the hallway, a door leading into another room that says storage area. Pull house through locker rooms and showers.
I use the tracks left by the dolly as the trail to follow.
snaking through the showers, the rusted and just filthy. Everything is dry. Even in the shower house, it's dry, very dry. And double doors leading into the pool house.
Isn't it weird that everything's so dry? I mean, we're in the south. It's kind of humid down here.
It's very strange.
It'll catch easier that way.
True. As I stop at the double doors,
I smile.
wait for the other two. You ready?
Sure.
Let's do it.
I turn and then open the double doors, letting my flashlight shine in.
In the room,
Oh, gosh.
a fully drained pool. The door swings open, and the thick layer of dust that was coating the window falls loose
Shit.
and plumes on the ground. This entire room is caked in this thick yellow dust. A ladder leading into the pool, and in the deep end, a dark spot. Cracked floor.
What the hell is that?
There, I point to it.
What is
Edmund.
this
Keep my light on where he's pointing to.
It's a hole. A rather shallow hole. The deep end of the pool, marked 6 feet. And the shallow hole.
That's Cancer Man. He did something unholy to him, and this is a result of that, man. I whip out my camera. I lay the shotgun on the dusty mess.
I look at where the shotgun lays in the thick dust.
I walk around the deck of the pool with my light still trained on the dark spot to see if I can get a better look from above.
The sound of photos being taken just echoing in this place.
Inside the hole, illuminated by flashlight, a skeleton covered in yellow, slimy fungus.
What
skull-
do you see down there?
The skull caked and coated. In its midsection, a massive, almost puffball-like mass.
There's a dead body here. Speaking in two comms. You guys might want to take a look at this. Nick, you're definitely going to want pictures.
I'm coming down. I grab the shotgun first. I hop into the pool.
I make my way over as well.
Oh, good Lord, look at this thing.
Wait. Richard Peterson died of what kind of cancer?
Stomach. I point at the mass.
I need all of you to make a sanity check for me.
Success.
Failure.
Success.
No. This is not. We're gonna get stomach cancer from this thing. I point my Colt at the body.
Don't pull the trigger.
Bill, we're protected. We're in gear. We have respirators. We're okay.
We gotta burn this thing. We gotta burn it now. We got anyone have? You're the firebug, Nick. Did you bring anything?
No, wait. No, man. I can't carry everything in. Don't listen,
this
man.
Respirator. I just kind of itchy.
Don't take it off, Bill. Please.
It's itchy.
Bill, look at me.
I stumble back. I'm like, I saw guys. I saw a squad. I saw a squad back in Vietnam. Yo, with Agent Orange, man. They got hit with Agent Orange. All their hair fell out. It was horrific, man. I can't handle it.
Father, he's
Bill, come with me. Come with me. I swiftly move to place a hand on his forearm and under his armpit to help lead him away from the body. Bill, it's okay. We're going to be okay. Do you have the lighter, your cigarette lighter?
Yes, of course I have it. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the lighter. I then realize that it's in my pant pocket, which is underneath the protective gear.
That's okay. We can go ahead and we'll go outside. We'll retrieve the lighter. We'll come back.
Right. Come with me. Right. Yeah. No. Sorry, I'll get my head. Sorry.
As the father consults Bill, the sound of their voices disappears from Nick's ears, and the level of excitement, the glee at these photos drowns them out. Oh, baby, look, you are beautiful. Look at you. Look at this shit. Oh, man, this is badass. I kneel real close. Taking all kinds of shots.
As Nick's taking pictures into the comms. Nick.
This is bad.
Nick.
Yes.
Nick.
What's up, man?
You all right?
Yeah, look at this thing.
We're headed outside. Bill has a lighter in his pocket underneath the gear. We're going to go outside so that he's not exposed, retrieve the lighter, and we'll be right back in. You can come with or you can stay here. It's up to you.
No, man. I'll be here. He's not going anywhere.
Okay. With that, I move to escort Bill out of the building.
I move behind Father at Merriweather, trying to clear my head. Still everywhere I look now, I'm just covered in dust, this yellowy dust. I stopped by the supply room for the pool house. I said, wait. And I look over at the supply. I'm like, do you think they have any of the chemicals? If they still may have some of the chemicals, the pool chemicals. Maybe I don't have to take off this gear.
Let's check.
I test the door leading into the supply closet for the pool.
It opens.
I step inside, using my flashlight to check shelving and other things for containers of flammable liquid.
Go and make a roll.
6. Well, there's a few things that could work here. Using my ability to fabricate things, I start checking the labels that are left. Yeah, look, there's some cleaning products here and some others here. If we mix some of these together, and I look around to another shelf, perfect. I grab one more, a container of old chlorine pucks. We get some of these as well, plus these liquids. Yeah, we can make our own little science experiment here. This will definitely be flammable. Just need to have something to pour it on, maybe.
Nick, the sound of a car arriving in the parking lot.
Fuck. Boys, we got a car in the parking lot. car in the parking lot. I can hear it. I can hear a car approaching.
I start handing bottles to Father Edmund. Here, these. We can use these.
In minutes,
Take
they're
on
gonna
as
know
many
that
as I can as they pile higher in my arms.
we get a fucking beat feet. They're gonna know. They're gonna know. Listen. They're gonna see the PPE that I fucked up. They're gonna see the fucked up lock. Sorry, Father. And they're gonna know. And they're gonna come storming in here. I just want you guys to know that is gonna happen 100%.
Voices in your ear. Hey,
Right.
what the heck?
They're here.
Hey, there's somebody in here.
Fuck.
Yeah, but they're not going to want to come in because they don't have any protection.
No
Yeah,
shit.
they might get some other people here, but that'll give us time to burn this.
Those sons of... They cut up all of our...
They probably think it's
Mother-
kids. They probably think it's kids.
They could, well, as far as they know, it is kids.
All right.
Hey, wait a minute. There's stuff missing.
Let's link up.
Are they inside?
They know we're here. They know there's missing gear.
Well, let's do this quick then.
I'm
Come on,
carrying gear back from the pool supply room into the pool room, focused on the task at hand. I stop where Nick has been taking pictures. I start uncapping bottles of fluids.
I get out of the pool.
The sound of duct tape ripping. And
There's got to be I look for an emergency exit. Exiting the pool.
on the far wall, a fire exit door leading outside.
All right. I start jogging that way.
Bill, what can I do? Can I help you?
Bill, take those bottles there, uncork them, pour it all onto Mr. Peterson here. So I
begin
pouring
doing as
the
instructed.
bottles. I pour the bottles, keep pouring the bottles in.
I take a knee. I stay right by that emergency exit, ready to beat feet. But I keep my shotgun on the door we came in.
The sound of footsteps trailing away from the microphone.
They're getting closer, guys. I can't hear them anymore. They're in the building. They're seconds away. Watch the door. Watch the door. Watch the door.
Glug, 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 glug. The last of the bottles empties and I toss it into the hole where the skeleton is. Then I take my pistol. I say, okay.
The liquid splashing is causing this powder to fly up in the air, and it is lingering in the air. Footsteps approaching, sounding outside of the door.
Father, get over where Nick is. So I move my pistol trained.
We're not authorized to shoot these guys, man.
I'm not going to shoot them, I said. And then I start cracking off rounds into the hole where all of the volatile liquid is fallen.
Go ahead and make me a roll.
I turn my flashlight off and run over to Nick.
I need Bill and Edmund to roll me an athletics roll, please.
I fail.
I fail. It's a failure.
The spark ignites the liquid, and the powder aerated in the area around flares as flame licks all over the two of you. The filters and the respirators burn. The smell in your noses. The plastic suits burning. No damage is taken, but you are exposed.
In a panic, I begin to strip the gear off.
Let's get
Respirator
the fuck
first.
out of here.
unzip, step
I
out.
exit. Sorry. I boom, I back into the emergency exit. I run to the car. Fuck.
I need Bill and Edmund to roll me another sanity check, please. As this substance
Failure.
Success.
Bill takes 6 points of sanity damage. An intrusive thought fills your mind. A picture. A happy memory. A memory of the good times you had with Elizabeth, paired with childhood memories. The deepest sense of belonging fills your heart.
I tear the burned respirator off my face. And I slide from the outside edge of the pool back into the pool, where flames still roar from the open hole. My hair starts to singe.
I make it to the emergency exit, and I hold the door open for Bill, waiting for him to come through, thinking he's right behind me. 2 seconds, 3 seconds, I turn to see him in the pool. I shout at the top of my lungs, "Bill!"
I slam the bag into the passenger seat. I slide into the car. I turn it on. I look for the keys if they're still there. I peel out. Big American brown sedan. Fuck. Pulling off the respirator as I go. I'm going to drive to the emergency exit.
Ed, that same intrusive thought hits you, but not as strong. It's a whisper. It's gone. Bill?
I stare. My skin now. I'm staring at this conflagration in front of me, this fiery hole, and somehow it still feels like I belong here. I take a seat on the filthy, dust-covered tiles of the bare, dried-out pool and just stare as sweat starts to bead on my face from the heat of the fire.
Take 4 points of damage.
I hang from the ledge of the pool and drop in as close to Bill as I can get. I rush to him, shake his shoulders. "Bill, Bill!"
I look up confused as someone is touching me. I don't understand. The remnant plastic of my PPE melting in the heat. I look up with eyes distant at Father Edmund Merriweather, and it triggers a bit of a knowledge, a bit of a memory. I have a good memory, I think. Yeah. Some time in a church. Long conversations. Coffee. Interesting Catholic fellow. I look, Ed, what are you doing here?
I slam the brakes outside of the emergency door. I kick open the passenger door. Come on. Drumming my fingers on the thing, looking around, waiting, not much longer.
In the door of the pool house, entering in from the hallway, two figures with their arms, with their sleeves duct taped closed, wearing leather welding gloves, with duct taped respirators on their faces. They step in. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Bill, it's time to go. We have to go. I call out over comms. Nick, we could really use your help here.
What are you talking about? Get the fuck out of there, man. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Something's wrong with Bill. Something's wrong with Bill. Those comms.
Fuck.
Bill and Edmund take 5 points of damage as the
I
flames.
stumble. I stumble a little bit. My feet dragging.
And Father, listen. It's an emergency exit, man. You can't open it from the outside. Let's go. Drag him out of there, man. Drag him out. You got the training, the Swiss training.
I try to lift Bill up from underneath his arms to stand him.
Go and make a roll.
I can't get a good grip, and with all the burning powder and the respirator no longer on my face, I'm winded, and now I'm breathing in the hot air, the hot burning spores.
My vision starts to narrow. So I fall, slip to the side. I look
Bill?
up at Father Edmund and I say, is my voice now scratchy, dry from the heat? Father, Agent, get out now. It's too late. Sweat mingles with the yellow dust all over my face. I take my pistol still in hand, eject the magazine, put a fresh mag in. And I said, I hope you weren't right about everything. As I put the pistol underneath my chin and...
I ripped the headset off.
I yell at the top of my lungs, Bill, no! And then he's gone.
Fuck. Drumming my fingers on it. Car in drive, foot on the brake, ready to rock out of here. I give Edmund 10 more seconds and then I take off.
Choking, rubbing my eyes, water streaming down my face. I can't see. I move in the direction I think the ladder into the pool is.
The metal touching your hand, singeing from the heat, the ladder before you. The two men that have come in, both of them reaching in, pulling you out of the pool, pulling you towards the exit. The door opens up.
Hey. Come on, Ed.
And behind Ed, two duct tape wrapped individuals.
I fucking scramble for the pistol. Hey, back off of him, man. Back off of him. But back away.
Both of them stepping away from the building.
Where's
Whoa,
Bill?
whoa, whoa,
I
whoa.
heard a gunfire. Don't fuck with me. I'm not in the mood, man.
Hey.
Edmund, let's go.
I move in the direction of Nick's voice, still trying to peer through.
Straight
tears.
ahead, baby. Straight ahead.
The two of them keep a safe distance. Both of them kind of looking at each other. What do we do? I don't know.
Just chill.
Guys-
Just fucking relax, man.
Oh, okay.
I'm calm. Don't I look calm? Ed, all right, come. All right. You're here. Come on.
I get to the car, open
Moving the gun
door,
past him, keeping an eye on them. I
throw
slam
myself
on
in
the
the
gas.
seat. Thumbs gouging my eyes, burning.
Shut the door. Where the fuck's Bill, man?
Bill's dead.
What?
Just get us out of here. Drive. I'll tell you on the way.
God
Nick.
damn it. I
Nick,
drive
roll a
fast.
sanity check.
Okay. Failure.
Take 6 points of sanity damage.
Why is he dead? What happened?
I am...
Who are those guys? I slam on the brakes.
I don't know who those guys were. Bill took his own life.
What? It's those guys that did it, man. It's that shit in the air.
I watched...
I turn the car around as he's talking, and I head back towards those guys. I start rolling down my driver's window.
I got to the emergency exit. I held the door for Bill. He didn't come through. I turned around. He had gone back to the pool, back to the body, into the fire, and he sat down in the flames. I tried to get him out.
No. You're confused. Driving back to the emergency, I look for those guys outside.
Both of them trying to get back, taking off the duct tape, taking off the broken respirators, climbing back into the white van.
Stay here, Father. I'll straighten these guys right out.
I can't do anything. I'm blind anyway.
I light a cigarette. Fuck. I get out of my car with the gun in my hand and I walk right up to the van.
One in the driver's seat, and the other two rather singed, soot-covered, looking. Whoa, hey, man, hey.
What happened to my friend back there?
We don't know.
I throw the cigarette on the ground. Did you fucking shoot him? I point the gun at the guy.
No. None of us. We don't have anything. Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen. All we saw was the door was open. We saw that our
I heard a gunshot. Bill's dead. Why is Bill dead? I'm yelling.
With each shout, they recoil in fear, having a gun pointed at them.
Who are you guys, man? What's your name?
The one in the driver's seat, the red-haired individual, red beard. I'm Gerald. This is Kyle and Terrence.
Gerald? I'm not authorized. I start saying out loud, I'm not authorized to use deadly force. I'm not authorized to use deadly force. I really want to, but I'm not supposed to. It's your lucky day. It's your lucky day. I start backing away and running back to the car.
The building going up in cinders, the flames peeking through the windows. Gerald rips the van into gear and slams on the gas as it...
I peg him the bird as he drives away. I run back to the car. I really wanted to shoot that guy, Ed, for killing Bill.
Why did we stop? Where are we?
But we're getting you to some help, man. Sit tight. I start driving back towards the hotel.
All I can
Sirens.
hear in my ears on the way back is the ringing from the gunshot that slew Bill.
What, are you sure he shot himself and it wasn't that guy? That was Dickinson.
I saw him do it. He told me to get out, and then he. Yes, I'm sure.
What? Why? What happened?
I don't know. I do not know.
Dickinson's in that van.
He didn't seem like he knew where he was. He asked me what I was doing there. He was sitting down in front of the burning body. I do not know what happened.
Did he take his shit off, man?
Well, yeah. I had to, too. It was burning. It had caught
Are you
fire.
cool?
I'll be okay.
I hope you're cool, man. Like, hotel, hospital. We got to tell Keith.
Hotel.
We got to bug out of here. Hotel. You got it.
Pulling out of the parking lot as the building burns behind, the distant sound of sirens reverberating through the air. The hotel now in view.
Well, Ed, this is bad, man. We lost a guy. We lost a guy in the field. That's really bad, man.
I agree.
Look, Dickinson was in that car. You're positive that Nick did this to himself?
I'm positive, Nick. I'm very
Bill.
calm.
Bill's gone.
He's gone. We need to tell Keith and the guys they need to wrap up and get out of here.
Start ramming my head against the steering wheel. Fuck. Yeah, Dickinson knows it's... He knows I ain't from around here, man. Some skinny asshole from the north was just freaking out at him, waving a gun in his face. They're going to send the cops at the hotel. We got to bug out.
Yeah. Let's get in there and tell them it's time to go.
All right. We got to move quick. We got to get out of here. But what do we do with this car? Should we torch it? I don't know the protocol.
There's been enough fire today. We're going to drive it.
All right. Well, I got my own van.
One of the other agents will drive it then.
All right.
So
Sit
come on,
tight. I'll get your... Can you see? You
I'm
good?
okay. I'm okay enough to walk.
You don't feel like hurting yourself?
No, I'm okay.
I start jogging into the hotel. I leave the shotgun in the car.
I'm slower, but I go into the hotel as well.
Seated at the desk is the older gentleman. Seeing the two of you walk in. Good evening, gentlemen. Hope the day's
Hi,
treating
Rex.
you well.
It's time to pack up, guys. We got to get going.
The guy, the tab, he's got it. Charge it. We got to go. We got to chase the lead, baby.
Oh, okay.
I sprint upstairs, banging on the door. Bum, 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 bum.
Seeing the singed father before him, Rex at the desk. Sir, do you need me to call? Do you need me to call some help? You look pretty worse for wear.
Help later. We need to get out of here. We need to make sure that the agency's protected. We lost Bill. But I think we ended the fray event. We have to leave.
Rex comes around the lobby desk and puts his hand on your shoulder. Says, "Friend, you're not making much sense. I don't know what it is you're talking about." Upstairs, the room before you.
I open the door. Guys, let's go. We're done. We lost Bill. We got to bug out. We got to
The
go.
room is empty.
Pack it up, guys. I start looking for their gear.
Only remains are the pockmarks, the holes in the wall where they tacked the paper.
Son of a bitch. I start running back down to the lobby.
I look up and see Nick
Okay.
and immediately confused. Where
Come,
am
Sandy.
I? What's
Let's go.
happening?
Come on. Rex, you've been great. Give my regards to Sheila.
He reaches behind the the desk and says, "I actually had a message for that other fellow that was with you.
Bill.
Something about realty notes or something."
I look at the father confused. Realty notes? Was he looking for a house out here?
No, it was something. I don't want to butt into anyone's business, but realty records, ownership details, deed
Well, all right,
transfers,
well-
and such.
Okay, we'll take it on his behalf if that's cool with you.
I mean, you're his associates. He passes it over.
Thanks, pal.
Down at the bottom, this list of deed transfers for the plot of land where the YMCA was. Down at the bottom, a note written on this fax, typed out, says, "I effing hate you. Heart. Elizabeth."
Who's Elizabeth?
Nick?
Yeah.
What's going on, Nick?
Who's Elizabeth?
We need to get out of here, Nick. I don't know.
Right, let's go. Come on. We'll look at this later. I stuff it into my pocket.
Was Elizabeth the name of the... That might have been the name of the lady that Bill had called when I left the room. But we need to go, Nick. Did you get the guys out?
Yep, they're out. They already bugged out, man. They're gone. That place has been...
What about him? Pointing to Rex at the front counter. He needs to
guy?
go.
Whoa, that's
We all
not
need to leave, Nick.
No. He's not... Come with me. He's confused. Sorry, Rex. Rex works here. He works the front desk, Ed.
That's Keith. He needs to get out. You need to leave, Keith. Come on, Nick, let's go.
Yep, he's right behind us, Ed. Go ahead.
The white VW bus in the parking lot.
You can't drive. Sorry.
You're good. The smoke looming in the air in the far distance, the very far distance, as the weight of what just happened lingers along with it.
I take off the rest of the PPE, realizing it's still on, and go, "Good Lord." Can you drive, Ed? Ed?
I never learned.
Okay. Well,
No
that's
need.
interesting. You're going to get in the passenger side of that white van.
Okay. I move to the white van slowly. Get to the
Perfect.
passenger side.
I'm going to go into the brown sedan. I'm going to take away any identification within there that would have identified Bill. Any of his personal effects, his wallet.
Registration. All of his personables were still on him. The electronics in the trunk.
I transferred all to the van.
An empty husk, unidentifiable.
Pull the plates. Unscrewing them. Be right there, Ed. Come on.
Cookeville, Tennessee, the home of Eli Rook Ministries. The peace interrupted by this sudden influx of new faces.
Good evening. A massive fire tore through the old YMCA building in Cookeville late last night. Fire crews battled flames for nearly 3 hours before discovering 2 bodies inside the burned structure. Authorities say one victim appears to have died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Investigators are still working to determine what sparked the blaze.
What do you all do after this happens? Where do you go from here in the future?
I have Nick drop me off at a hospital well outside of Tennessee. And I receive treatment, and I ask for the chaplain at the hospital. I have a long conversation with him about what happened, what I saw, whether or not his soul can be reconciled to God. And I struggle with that failure of mine for the rest of my days. Eventually, I return to the Vatican to give a report.
Sitting in my apartment in Providence, Rhode Island, after dealing with what I've dealt with for a couple of weeks, I am sitting in front of my old German typewriter again. I have a bunch of developed photos, damning evidence, littered all over my apartment. And then I have a smaller 8x10, well, 5x7 of Bill Owen. And I'm just looking at it, smoking. I stop and I think about this piece I want to write. This incredible piece about all of this stuff and the terror that gripped Cookeville. And then I look at another bunch of notes I've been taking about the heroic efforts of one Treasury agent, Bill Owen, trying to retrieve people from a fire at an old abandoned Y that burned down. And I look at the fax number from this woman that sent him a fax, and I go, yeah, that can wait. And I turn and I start writing the other piece, detailing excruciating details, and I make an entire portfolio about what happened. And I zip it up and I stick it in a safe deposit box, foregoing the desire to write a puff piece for Bill to make his ex-wife feel happy.
And I think that's as good a place as any to hold it there. Let's get Crispy back in here.
Outstanding. Sorry. I know that's on me to do. I'm a chucklehead. There we go.
I'm back.
Hey,
There he is.
William.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I think I actually did. I was looking at my character sheet again, and I think I probably, like, I ended up taking my own life but I was pretty close to dead anyway.
Mm,
From the fire. Yeah.
From the fire.
yeah.
I was looking at the damage, and I'm like, I don't know if because I was looking at my maxes, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm probably almost done here already. So, and my stress was maxed out. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh no.
Well, on top of that, you took I want to say like 2 in a row, pretty heavy hits to your sanity.
Huge hits to sanity.
Yeah.
Huge hits. Anyway,
Yeah, that was intense.
my last words to Father Merriweather was kind of like a callback. I was shooting for a callback to our metaphysical discussions, and he was like, "Okay, well, what about suicide?" And I'm like, "I hope you're not right about everything."
Yeah.
It was like, yeah. But by that time I was all melted. Like my hit points were basically zero.
Yeah.
Did you roll boxcars, Crisp, on
did.
that sanity check?
He did,
that's
yeah.
rough.
Man.
Yeah.
So
I worried about the twice in a row, like
Yeah.
the worst possible
Yeah.
rolls twice in a row. So
That was rough.
it was
It was
That-
excellently
bad
role
luck.
played.
Yeah.
And I took two minor sanity hits during that whole thing, but it was also like stress, and I was damaged, and so I didn't want just the last point to matter in each category.
Yeah.
So I decided to role play with Rex a little bit. I thought that
was great.
Okay, good.
Yeah. No,
I
love that.
thought it was
awesome.
a mistake that you
No,
flipped
it
into.
was intentional, and I'm
Yeah.
glad that it seemed, because Crispy thought it was a
Yes.
mistake too, and I'm
Yeah.
glad that it came across that way because it means that it was effective.
It was
Yeah.
Yes,
great.
that's exactly
No, that was
I was
fantastic.
this close to saying, "What are you talking? Are you still down in the lobby, or did you go up?" Yeah, no, that was
Right,
great. That
right.
was awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'm glad that I rolled with it as it happened too. So
Yes.
It's funny because when I had one failed sanity check when I slammed on the car brakes and I
Yeah.
spun around and I went back to those
Yeah.
guys, and I wasn't sure because I was like, okay, I have 8 sanity, but I lost 6, so I was down to 2. So I wasn't sure. I was like, I think I'm going to shoot Dickinson and just face the music because I almost just blew his brains out. But it's not really in my nature. Like, I'm more of a swindler, but I wanted to play. But in that moment, I was like, he's got no place to put this energy, and he wanted to just blow away Dickinson. But if he was more wrathful in his nature, I think I would have done that. But I was like,
I thought you were gonna ram them with the car.
Oh, really?
I thought you were just gonna go full on boom.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I thought he was too. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
I was a little concerned for Edmund. Like I wanted to get him somewhere because he was half blind and burnt. So
Yeah. Well, I do want to tell you all kind of what all the backstory was.
Please.
Yeah, I was hoping to find out.
Yeah. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
So basically, Richard Peterson was this guy who had joined Blessed Hope and basically got in really good with Eli. Eli was still kind of, small time, had a decent following, made decent money. But basically, Charles Jr. comes up to his dad and says, "Hey, it's almost my 16th birthday. We need to talk about what car I'm going to get." He goes, "Okay, well, what do you want?" He says, "I want an Aston Martin DB5. 1964 Aston Martin DB5. It's the exact same car that Richard Peterson had just purchased." So he calls Richard into his office and says, "Hey, I'm looking through your giving reports, and I'm noticing some discrepancies. You want God to bless you, but you're not giving enough. So you need to give more. In fact, you need to give my son your car." And of course, Richard is offended by that and says, "No way." Had you all gone to Eli's office, you would have probably been able to find some old faxes that were tucked away that basically told the whole story of how he tried to coerce Peterson to give his son the car. The pivotal moment being where Rook tells Peterson that if you don't, it's going to rot you away from the inside out. Basically,
Nice.
manifesting, speaking into existence the stomach cancer.
Wow.
And because of that, of course, he pays for the autopsy. Rook pays for the autopsy. The doctor's on his dime. He pays for the burial. Of course, buys the plot of land, puts the Y on top of it. And then, of course, he needs a place that is sort of wet anyways. So that's why he put it at the bottom of the swimming pool. Lets the Y go under, and all of these spores, all of this dust, he takes it and he has people to mix it with the oil, and then he sells that oil. The reason why, so it all lines up with the 16th birthday. The son is now like 23, 24. That spore, if it's inhaled or if it's absorbed through the skin, it gives this elative feeling of belonging. You have this inner feeling of just, I belong here. And so when the people were when they were going to these meetings, they were being touched by this oil. They were buying the oil, all that sort of stuff. They were making money hand over fist, right? So they have this elative feeling of belonging, and then when Rook leaves, they're like, "Oh, I got to get more of that." So they grow restless. They grow, tired, and
so withdrawal. Withdrawal.
Yeah.
Very cool. And the oil,
very
and the oil keeps it safe. Like it keeps it
Stable.
It was excellent. Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Your assets that you used, the ones you were able to use, were just so good.
Awesome.
Exceptional, yes.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, the shots of the OI were vile.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I was not expecting it when you brought that up. I was like, oh, we're here.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
It's always interesting whenever you are doing. I find as a GM, these games can be difficult because there are a lot of different ways people can go. So, did you find? Were you planning for multiple possibilities, or were you thinking? I guess, or were you thinking it would go on a little longer?
Well, I know we had, whenever we were kind of discussing what direction y'all wanted to go in this session, I when I was prepping all this, I had sort of those points of interest. But I will say, so like the Presbyterian church, I didn't have anything for that. That was sort of off the cuff.
That gave us the lead to the why.
Yes. Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. I really didn't have, what I had prepared, and that's kind of a loose way to go
I get
about
what
it,
you mean.
Was that y'all would go to that preliminary service, meet folks, and then go to the why later. That was kind of the idea that I had. But we didn't even get to go to the preliminary service, which I think is like dope. I think it's really cool how it all panned out.
A couple things that stood out to me. I really enjoyed. A couple things. Number one, that stuff that you did, Bacon, was great.
Yeah.
With the telling Rex like Bill's dead, XYZ. I mean, you're. It's funny because for a split second, I thought to myself, maybe when I'm in the car with Father at Merriweather, I'll just turn and go. Shoot.
Right.
I thought about it, but I don't. But my character's not super loyal to the agency, and it would have been a little out of character. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but if I was more like gung ho with the agency, I would have just went, "Hey," for blabbing all the shit. So,
Sure.
But I was like, nah, that's not really a Nick move. But I really did appreciate the moment where when I was freaking out and I approached those guys, they were calm. Like as calm as you can be when you're getting a gun waved in your head.
Yeah.
I think the reflex for a lot of GMs with less experience is for them to fight, to have a fight. And I love that they didn't fight. Because I'm remembering, okay, we can't use deadly force because I'm like, I'll just shoot them when they walk in. I'm like, but I can't. They're just dudes. And with the Tantalorn agency bylaws in place, I was thinking I can't just blow guys away. And then when they were weaponless, or at least they weren't presenting or brandishing weapons, I was like, what a great moment of control from a game master to not be like, they start fighting you. They chase you. And because they're men, they don't want to die. They don't know who we are.
I
They
really
also might be genuine believers in this particular cult, right? Like they're just normal guys.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Right.
Just really good control out of those NPCs, Uriah, and you deserve credit for
Thanks,
that.
man.
That's really good shit.
Yeah, I really wanted to drive home this idea of, you have the bad guys up top, but everybody else is kind of just doing their own thing. Okay, yeah, we get this powder and we put it in these vats and it shouldn't touch us. Okay, that's fine.
That's all they know, right?
Yeah, they're not told what's actually going on, which kind of mirrors a lot of the there's a lot of shady stuff that goes on in church organizations, and
For sure.
a lot of people are sort of unknowing or unwitting accomplices to these sorts of things.
Sure. Yeah, you portray that very well. So hats off to you. Good stuff with the phone call, Crispy. The phone call with the ex was fantastic.
Yes.
I kept
I
looking
wanted
at
to use one of my connections.
I know.
Yeah.
I had 6. I
Yeah.
never called in one of them.
And I was looking at them all, and I'm like, maybe the realtor. I can talk to the. And then I have her as an ex-fiance, and it just so happened that someone had said something about how like we had another scene just a little bit before then where I said that marriage didn't stick.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, that's probably her then.
Yeah.
And then I rolled bad on the loyalty. Was bad. Anyway.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
I loved the banter between Nick and Bill. I thought it was so organic. It was so it was awesome. You guys are fantastic. I like, role playing with you guys. It's like, I really need to either make a much more like a larger personality character, or, I have lessons to learn still.
Yeah.
But being here in this game was just fantastic.
I'm still waiting on Bacon to play a character with an accent. That's
I'm so afraid to do it.
I'm so bad at accents. There's no shot.
I've done them off
Maybe you'll get a
camera.
Philly
I've
accent.
done them.
Probably do that.
I've done them off camera, but man, I don't know about having them out on YouTube.
There were a couple times. So my southern accents tend to sort of bleed into one another, and of course I'm from Kentucky, so I kind of speak with one naturally.
Right.
But I really enjoyed this game. I love these characters. Getting to see, I don't know if y'all saw my face when Bill decided to.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah.
Decided to opt out. I'm like, what is happening right now?
Your hands went up. You were like, shocked.
What is this player doing?
Yeah. No, I thought it was great. Yeah, I thought it was a blast. Cool. Yeah. Well, great job, everybody. Didn't get to solve the case, but that's okay. That is it's how the dice fell, how the cards were played.
Do you think maybe we by destroying the node, do you think maybe we caused a disruption, or I guess we don't really know.
I guess another thing I should say. So the idea, and I have to give credit because the idea of using the powder, using the spores and the mushrooms and that whole idea, that was not my idea. That was actually borrowed from the game, the Chaos Ensues game that I played.
I lost
it was taken from the game that I played with Nicholas and Elf Hunter.
Cool.
Nicholas had that same idea with a similar thing in mind, but his was in a water plant instead of an old YMCA.
I thought of The Last of Us actually because which
fungus,
everything
but
that's cool.
So that whole idea was his creation, and then I took it and it fits so perfectly. I'm like, well, of course, the whole idea of oneness and being united and all that fun stuff. But awesome. Great time, great game. Really glad I got to run this for y'all, and of course it's being put out on Roleplay or Die, so this will be really cool. But any closing thoughts from you fellows before we head out of here for the night?
Well, just big thanks again for you doing this, and congratulations on your game. It is a game. You can buy it. You should buy it.
Absolutely.
Check it out. Chaos Ensues. My physical copy is on the way. Rubbing my hands.
Heck yeah.
Just got shipping confirmation, but
awesome.
Yeah, good stuff. Really good.
Thank you, stuff, man. It's
and great players. Thanks.
Bacon
and Dean. That was great. It was a lot of fun.
It's been tons of fun playing with you guys, and it's funny because the latency seems okay, but it's I'm trying to at times make the conversation organic instead of waiting for somebody to complete a thought, because that's not what people do.
Yeah.
But I'm also trying to be cognizant of as a product. So there is that in the back of my head when somebody says something. If I'm in the room, I want to react because that's what I would do without steamrolling. So I know Bacon talks a little bit less. I was trying to be cognizant of that. And I know Crispy gets shit for talking a lot from some of the other guys. So
I wish for
Deservedly.
moments, and I got to stop doing that. That's on me. Like I need to learn to just get in there and
Yeah.
you know,
Be
waiting for
assertive.
moments
Jump
not
in.
working.
Yeah.
Yep.
And my character is like a kind of a fast talking guy from the Northeast in the South where everything's slow. So he's like, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
and he's like
Yeah.
he's a head case. So, but no, it was fun to play him.
Yeah. That was a great time.
It was a good time.
Absolutely. Well, that is all from us, folks. Thanks so much for checking this video out. If you watched it all the way through, thank you so much. Go check out all of these guys' channels in the description. Check out mine as well. You can hit that little subscribe button. That YouTube has this cool new collaborator thing now where you can just click that subscribe button and you can subscribe to all of our channels very, very simply, very easily. But please do that. And please leave a like and a comment on this video. It really helps us out a whole lot. And if you got friends who are into horror RPGs who are into this sort of thing, send it to them, let them check it out, and get the word out there. If you want to get this game, you can get it in the link in the description. It's my affiliate link. It is a pay what you want game, so you don't have to spend a dime to get the digital version, and you can buy the print version at cost. Just pay the cost of the printing and then, of course, the shipping. But yeah, that's all from us. Go check out our other videos. Go check out Session 1 if you haven't already. And go check out our other Shadow Dark sessions that we've played in the past. And yeah, that's all from us. Peace. God bless. Roleplay or die.